So it's all about seasonal work visa. You guys have been asking me for seasonal work visas for like forever. So finally we have it. So let's talk about this seasonal work visa to this amazing, amazing country. And seasonal work is coming up, like it's gonna start very soon. Most seasonal jobs come up during the summer and during the winter. Yeah. So summer is like the hottest time to get, to work on seasonal jobs, and you have to start now to apply for them. Okay. So this is when you apply for seasonal work and all of that, so that by summer you've already arrived, to begin your work, because that's the period where you're going to be getting a lot of jobs, especially in the ones we're going to be talking about today. All right, so do stick with me. These jobs are going to be like July, August, okay, June, July, August, September, October, thereabout. You do that period. And the visa application to this country doesn't take time. It could take you like a month to get your visa, 3 weeks to 1 month, depending on which country you are. For those in Nigeria, this visa comes out in an average of 3 weeks, okay? It's not hard to get a visa appointment. Once you apply for the visa, you get it. Anyway, we'll get to talk about all of that. All right, we'll get into details of everything shortly. All right, so thanks for joining. Love you all. Please give the video a thumbs up. All right, give the video a thumbs up as you join us. All right, so if it's your first time here, if you're seeing me for the very first time, you're welcome to the channel. My name is Jackie, and right here I share information to help you move abroad. I share opportunities for work, for studies, scholarships, visas, everything, that will help you to move abroad, whether you want it to be a permanent move or just for a bit, whatever it is, you're going to get information on my channel. And I do believe that everyone should have an opportunity to travel abroad, regardless of their financial status. So I always look for those opportunities that you don't need to break a bank to achieve. And I give all the information so that you don't need to go through agents. You can totally do everything by yourself. So that's what we do here. So if you're interested in such info, then do subscribe to the channel so you can be seeing my videos when they come up. So you're welcome. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Okay, so returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. Love you all. Everything you do to support the community is really appreciated by me. I appreciate you all a great deal. Thank you for everything you do. And if you are looking for an opportunity to make at least $1,000 every month through a side hustle, then I have the best one for you. It is something I have done for the past 4 years, and it's been so amazing. So you can also start, you can join if you're interested in making extra money from the comfort of your home and get to be paid every month. You can do it from anywhere in the world, and it's passive income. As a matter of fact, once you just start, you do the initial work once, it keeps running for you. Okay, so it's Amazon KDP. All right, it's very popular. You can Google it to get information. You publish books on Amazon, which is the biggest e-commerce platform in the world, with over 2 billion customers every month. All right, so you have the customers already eagerly waiting, to buy your books, and you don't need to be a writer or an editor. Okay, the way we do it is that we publish public domain books. These books are bestsellers in top selling books in the world by famous authors, and they are put together, formatted, edited, ready to publish. So all you need to do is buy the manuscripts, from STACKLEE. All right, buy the manuscripts from STACKLEE, and you also get free training from STACKLEE. STACKLEE offers free training to everyone, and you get to start your publishing business, get paid every month, okay? And it just keeps going like that all through. And I've done it for 4 years, and trust me, it's really amazing. You don't need to do much. You don't need to do anything. Okay, once you publish your books, they keep selling. Every month you get paid for many years down the line, forever, as long as Amazon is in business. All right, so I have links in the description box where you can buy your packs. I also got my manuscripts from STACKLEE. Okay, I started with STACKLEE and got trained by STACKLEE, and it's really been amazing. And that is why I highly recommend you buy your packs from STACKLEE, because that's what I did. All right, and you get free training that is going to enable you to succeed in the business. And not only that, you also can get to join a community of publishers. Okay, so when you buy your pack from STACKLEE, send me an email and I will add you to my group. Okay, I'll add it to the group so you get to interact with us. All right, let me put my email address on the screen. So that's it. If you want to make $1,000 every month, it's not fixed, you know. I'm just being modest with that. Just an average of 1,000 a month. You can get that done. So there are 3 packs of you can start with. Either you start with 60 books or you start with 150 books or 300. Okay, I highly recommend you go for the highest. I went for the highest. Okay, and it's really cool. But obviously, if you can't afford that, go for anyone you can afford. All the links are in the description box, or just send me an email and I will share the links with you. Okay. So who wants to move abroad for summer jobs? Who needs seasonal work? So we're talking about Croatia, okay? That is for Croatia we're talking about. It's this amazing, amazing country in Europe that, you know, it's like summer capital, you know, very, very nice place where you can actually work, you know, seasonally. And how this one works is that the company actually applies for your work permit for you, okay? So step 1, you get a job and the company applies for your work permit for you, all right? When your work permit is ready, you then apply for your visa in your country, okay? So to apply for a Croatian visa, it would either be either the embassy or VFS, an office, you know, that has been designated to receive Croatian visa applications in your country. You can just Google it to find out where to lodge your application in your country. So let's see information about the visa real quick. So that's it. The seasonal workers, this is info. Let's just read it. A third country national may work in the Republic of Croatia on the basis of a stay and work permit for seasonal work in agriculture, forestry, hospitality industry, and tourism. Okay, so I really like this one because the seasonal work is not limited to agriculture only, like in the UK and some countries like that. Seasonal jobs are usually just in agriculture only. But for this one, they have seasonal jobs in hospitality and tourism. And I am super, like, really interested in this hospitality and tourism because summer is like so big, especially these Schengen countries as a whole. Let me put it that way. And Croatia is one country that gets a whole lot of tourists in the summer, as you know, all the countries in Schengen zone, summer is like always so hot, and they always need seasonal workers to work in the tourism industry during those peak seasons. All right, so this is really good that tourism and hospitality is part of the seasonal jobs here. And this is for a maximum period of 6 months a year. What that means is you can work for 6 months and then maybe rest for 6 months and then do another 6 months. So it's 6 months a year. So in a calendar year, you can only do 6 months of seasonal work from what they are saying here. And it is with a labor market test, except in cases of high demand professions. And trust me, hospitality and tourism is like super, super high demand, especially during the summer period. Exceptionally, a stay and work permit may be issued without a labor market test and the opinion of the local service or Office of the Croatian Employment Service in case of employment of a seasonal worker in agriculture, forestry, hospitality industry, and tourism in the duration of up to 90 days. So now a stay and work permit for seasonal work may be granted to seasonal workers if they have a valid foreign travel document, that is, you have your passport, and you have a valid contract of employment. You have been provided appropriate accommodation. So accommodation is like mandatory. So when you're getting a seasonal job, it must come with accommodation. All right. And then you are not considered a threat for public policy, national security, and public health. You have not been banned entry and stay in the EEA, that is the European Economic Area, or the Republic of Croatia, or no alert has been issued in SIS for the purpose of forbidding their entry. And then prove that you have not been convicted by a final ruling of any criminal offenses. You have a clean criminal record, okay? So they've also gone ahead to like be very specific about the kind of accommodation that is provided to you by your employer. This is a hotel that is hiring for seasonal work. So you can see here seasonal work, yeah? And the first seasonal hire starts in early March. So that has started already. We're already in the end of March. And the end of the season is expected in late October. All right. So the available seasonal jobs they have are food and beverage departments. They need chefs, restaurants and bar managers. They need deputy restaurant bar managers. They need chefs, pizza masters, pastry chefs, waiters, bartenders, hostesses, kitchen and restaurant and bar support staff. So this falls under hospitality. All right. Remember, hospitality jobs are part of the occupations or professions that fall under the seasonal work in this country. All right. So you can actually apply for this. Then they have room departments is also needed, need staff as well, receptionists, luggage carriers, room supervisors, maids, cleaners, household support staff, laundry staff, and then others, spa therapists, beauticians, blah blah blah, are also needed as well. Okay, so you can apply here. There's a link here to fill out the application form. If you want to secure a seasonal job in a dynamic work environment, gain experience working in accordance with international standards, and also spend your summer at one of the world's most desirable destinations, fill out the application form. All right. So you just fill that out and that's it. So they've given minimum salary is 1,000 euros. As a matter of fact, minimum salary is 1,000 euros, and accommodation, they have accommodation and all of that. So I think it's okay if you have accommodation and then you still get a compensation of 1,000 euros per month for this job. Then I think it's cool. And typically you also have free meals as well. So if you have accommodation, you have meals plus 1,000 euros. I think it's okay, it's fair. All right, I think it's fair. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's fair for seasonal work. All right, so it's when you like find your way into something more permanent, then you get to earn more. All right, so this is what's the name? Sonkani. Oh my goodness, is in their language. Sonkani Va Hotel. I think the H is usually silent, or Hava or something hotels, whatever. That is it on the screen. So you can just check them out. Let me drop the name, let me drop their link on the screen so you can just like go check them out and apply for the jobs that you're interested in. Just fill the application form, basically. That's how to apply. So this hotel, that is the link. So just check them out and see if they are open to hiring you. All right. So just check that out. So let me get to show you some other places where you can get seasonal jobs. I came across this website. It is called Seasonal Jobs Abroad. Seasonaljobsabroad.com. Okay, seasonaljobsabroad.com. So you can just go there. As a matter of fact, you can actually see seasonal jobs in several countries on the website. So I just went to Croatia, since that is what we're talking about here. So you can see here seasonal jobs in Croatia, and they have information, reasons why you should work in Croatia, best places to get employment. So the best places in Croatia to get employment, they've listed them here. They have Zagreb, Split, Rijeka, Osijek, Zadar, and Dubrovnik. All right, so those are the top places to get seasonal jobs. Obviously, those are like the hottest tourist destinations, yeah, where seasonal workers, especially in tourism and hospitality, are like so needed. All right, so those are their recommendations. And then they also have information on how to get jobs, and then they have information about summer jobs. So you can click here to see, there's so much on this website. So just go to seasonaljobsabroad.com and just search for Croatia, check for this info. All right. And they also have professional jobs. They have info about visa, eligibility and requirements, working in Croatia and things like that. So yeah, you must really note that the language, Croatia doesn't speak English, obviously, and they speak, Croatian, all right? If you're going to be working in hospitality, obviously for hospitality most especially, they need English speaking workers, because being a tourist destination, they're going to be attracting tourists from around the world. And obviously 99% of tourists will not be able to speak Croatian. All right. So they need English speakers that will be able to actually relate with tourists and all of that. So if you're going for jobs in tourism and hospitality, you're going to get a lot of English speaking jobs. But if you're going for other industries, I'm not so sure about just being English able to speak just English. I'm not really sure how that is going to work, but you can also try and check for the jobs that you see available. Obviously, if you're applying from overseas, they know obviously you can't speak Croatian, so you guys will get to talk about all the language and all of that. But when it has to do with hospitality and tourism, I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting jobs that are English speaking jobs. All right. So let's see. And you can also get jobs on Indeed. Yes, Indeed is like, I always talk about Indeed all the time. So you can check out Indeed to get jobs for some jobs in Croatia. You just know how you filter, search, and all of that. So Indeed is also a very good place. Let me drop Indeed on the screen. So that's it, Indeed.com. You can just go there and check for jobs, summer jobs in Croatia. All right. And then you can just Google it. There are so many ways of getting jobs in Croatia. But the basic thing is, now you know that there is seasonal work visa in Croatia. All right, so I think that's it for today. Don't forget, if you want to start your publishing business, send me an email. Let me, you know, get give you the info. If you can't find the description box where you can just buy your pack directly, send me an email and I'll send them to you. All right. And if you want to talk to me privately, you want me to help you with anything, you can also send me an email as well, so I could assist you with all of that. Okay. Thanks for watching. I wish you all the best. All right. And let's try and see again tomorrow, where we're going to be talking about another country. So let me know in the comments which country you want us talk about tomorrow. Where do you want to go to? Let me know. All right. From your comments, I will choose which country we are going to be talking about tomorrow from the comments, from your recommendations. So please drop a comment. Okay. Don't go without dropping a comment. All right. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Love you all.